So it's grey, windy, should be sunny later, but I'm down the plot to water and see how things went. I've been away for a few days, so let's see if things survived without me watering. Looks like things survived, even small little plants, and possibly one casualty there. That stuff looks alright. I wonder what the greenhouse is like. That's going to be the test. Well, despite how dry it was, I don't see any dead plants. Look at this gorgeous poppy. Welcome to my May plot tour. Lots changed and there's still weeds, but of course there is. Come and see the progress. So these are growing nicely in the pots despite the access to the rabbits. The sweet peas there are starting to climb up. Over here, all the roses are about to bloom. And oh, this is lovely. Look at that. On this side, there's some carrots in those. Here, we have brassicas. Lots of brassicas. They're just about surviving. More carrots. That will be strawberries when I plant them. Here, some of the brassicas have actually got quite big. You can see. I know it's not the best through that white netting, but I don't want the butterflies getting to them. In here, in the previous one there was cabbage. I think there's some broccoli in this one, and a bit of cauliflower. Yeah, cauliflower all year round. And what was that one? Romanesco. Next we have parsnips. They actually grew, so I'm very happy with that. And then I've got French climbing beans, violet, which are climbing up, even climbing up the old sunflower stalk. I've got kale and some cabbage in this one, and yeah, Offenham is the cabbage. There is some carrots in there, but there's more weeds than carrots. Here I have my potatoes, salad blue. Even got a bluey flower. Carrots. Peas, which are Oregon sugar pod. The potatoes, they're bigger this end than that end. The bean here that is growing is Blue Lake French climbing bean. And then more potatoes, dwarf pea Klein at the end. These are the Charlottes. Oh, these were the Rudolph. More carrots on the end. More peas. Potatoes are coming up. The bean on the end here is tunny. That's the pink and white ones. And they're French climbing bean. These are some dwarf bush beans and some courgettes behind that. In this pot, I was going to chuck the stuff out, but look, I've got some, I think those are irises. The herb bed, we lost some over the winter. There's rosemary I lost, some sage, pineapple sage, normal sage, but we've still got the curry plant, the cola herb, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 6 lavenders. These are runner beans. Streamline. Chamomile's just about surviving. I've managed to mulch this, so it's looking better. I lost I think the lemon variegated thyme, possibly. My chives are lovely. Bees love the flowers. These pots of herbs are still surviving. I'd like to split them though in the greenhouse. Tomatoes, yeah, I think they need a feed, but they've got over the shock of being planted. They're doing okay. The cucumbers are surviving at the back. The melons at the side here are surviving. Nothing's died yet, so that looks okay. Around the back is 2 different types of rhubarb. Unfortunately the middle one died. And obviously I've got my fruit trees, my apple, my cherry, even though the birds have taken off, or it could have been rodents, most of the unripe cherries before they've even had a chance to ripen. This is my plum, and there's a pear over there. Lots of stinging nettles. I need to sort this area out. I need to work on this bug hotel, make it better for next winter. The polytunnel still has no plastic, but I've planted out the tomatoes and nothing's dead. They are looking okay, and I just need to tie some of them in. These are all bush varieties. There are 4 varieties. There's Roma, Paul Robinson, Costelluto, and what was this blue? This one over here. Let me have a look at the label. Tom Principal Burgess. So those are surviving. What do we call them? Artichokes? Jerusalem artichokes. They're growing again. Now, the flower bed looks really wild. There is a lot of planted stuff in there, but there's also a lot of weeds. You can't even see the pond. I've got to go right in like this for any chance of you seeing the pond. But let me show you. Although it might look a bit messy, look how glorious that looks. Look at the rose, lovely pink, lovely shape, and just loads of flowers from it. I don't remember what variety that was. The lupins have gone nuts as usual. They're starting to set seed. I have a bed full of corn. They're all surviving at the moment. There's one dodgy looking one over there, but they're more or less surviving. There's P. alderman here, and it's kind of climbing, not massive yet. There's a load of wildflowers, nasturtium, poppies, love and a mist, forget-me-nots, so that looks great. In the brassica tent we have curly kale, we have Cavolo Nero, we've got purple sprouting broccoli, more kale. There's a lot of purple sprouting broccoli around the edge. That's the Taunton Dean kale. That's the Taunton Dean kale. So yep, most of those look okay. Here we have there's a Market More cucumber, and the pea is Sharp's Liberty pea. There is, I don't know if there's any carrots in there. There might be a few in that one. There's definitely some in that one. It was a selection of squash plants, which ranges from Queensland Blue, Uchiki Curry, Butternut. There's a squash high sugar. There's jumbo pink banana. There is Mahon. So quite a variety, but as you can see, they are planted in the black permeable black plastic. The pea here on the edge of this bed is Boddington soup pea, and they have survived. Now I had a bit of a mix-up with the squash plants. The labels got mixed up when I planted things out, so I'm now not sure what's what. So it's only once it's grown that I will be able to definitely tell what's what. They're all winter squash, it's just what variety is what. The label next to it, I can't guarantee that's what the plant is. But the chances of them all surviving are small, so we'll see. Tayberry gone nuts. The bees love it. So many fruits forming. Now this is my disaster area, if you want to call it. The black currants, the gooseberries, covered in bindweed. This is quite a job. The summer raspberries and the autumn raspberries, again, bindweed and cinquefoil. This is a bit like, oops, bit of a rough. But so many fruits on the thornless blackberry. Loads of them. Look at that bee. It loves all of these fruits that are forming. I can actually get in here. Not perfectly tidy, but it will do. It's a useful area. So, not perfect. Still got things to catch up on. But the woven weed fabric has made my job a lot easier to keep up with it because it's just me. My family occasionally help with watering, but they have no interest in gardening, so keeping up with this size allotment on your own is not easy. So, thank you for watching. Bye for now.